Hey everyone, it's Gail. I'm here with my January Tsunami Rose design team project. And the project that I did this time, I did it a little differently. I didn't use a digital journal kit. I used ephemera kits. And this journal was inspired by Angie Bunner, Sigita, and Jenny Miller, and their beautiful layering that they do. So I tried my hand at it. I didn't do what they do, but it was a lot of fun. And so I used all the ephemera type things that Tsunami Rose has that are kind of neutral. So there's some children's and women's ephemera. The men's big elements are in here, decoupage flowers, ephemera set 1 and 2, the big element flowers, then a variety of her vintage shipping tags that are so fun to embellish, and then some ephemera just from the kits. So this book is 8 inches by 6 1/4 with a 2.5 inch spine. It's got 3 signatures, 48 pages, and 96 front to back. So it's a big book, so I'm not going to talk too much. You'll be able to see what I've layered where. I'm going to just try and get through it quickly. I do have, there is just a lace band as the closure. I was worried about stressing the cover if I did anything else differently. So let's get to it here. So front cover, just did, make sure I'm in frame here, some ephemera, and then this is a homemade tag with the child's ephemera. I said I wasn't going to talk, didn't I? But here I go. So tuck. This pocket I layered 3 pieces of ephemera to make 3 pockets. There's a homemade tag, a couple more, and pieces of ephemera. Napkin decoupaged on, decoupage flower on a doily, and on these time cards I have throughout the book some Tim Holtz rub-ons here and there. Women's ephemera, little pocket with ephemera. This is one of my favorite pieces, and it's just on copy paper with the corrugated lines. This is a homemade tag that I layered up. Was really fun to try and emulate their style for sure. Decoupage napkin, some ephemera tucked under an envelope, ephemera in the pocket, men's ephemera. This is a library card. Where are we? This is a library card that I got from A Tattered Dream and layered it up and attached it here with a Tim Holtz little tiny paper clip. So I'm sorry I'm wrestling this book around, but it is big, so it's hard to hang on to. Shipping tag, some ephemera in the back, another one of the homemade tags. And some dangles. Just a fun little pocket. This is the middle of the signature. Each signature has one of these little flip outs in the middle, and a little piece of ephemera tucked into this lace pocket here. Tracing paper with a rub-on. And once again, the men's element. Gosh, I hope I'm in frame for you guys. Just a few little things in this pocket, extra paper, an index card with lace at the top. And then a piece of ephemera tucked under the flap. This is one of Patricia's wonderful envelopes, and it has a piece of coffee dyed children's writing paper in it. And then that tucks under the lady and up in here. Okay, another pocket with various ephemera, shipping tag, or I guess it's a layaway tag. That's from Tsunami, or A Tattered Dream. And then a couple of the ephemera pieces and a homemade ticket there. This is one of the shipping tags that I embellished, and you see it's kind of got, it's blank at the top kind of, and so it's just perfect to hang a little crocheted stuff and a dangle. So it was fun to embellish those shipping tags. So if you haven't checked those out, be sure to check them out. And as always, all Daisy's kits are $2.50. So this is a napkin. This is a paper sack that I just layered over with music and lace. And this Frozen Charlotte is from a gal on Etsy. I think it's Jelly Bean or Jelly something. Anyway, her shop has been on vacation for a while, so I don't even know if you can get them anymore. This is a paper sack that I just tucked some ephemera in. This is a homemade tag. I have one of Daisy's library cards that I distressed up to kind of go with the book. This is just a homemade tag that I stamped on. Some lace and muslin on this page. Big shipping tag with rub-ons. This is another one of Daisy's shipping tags, and I just attached another little tag with a brad on that. Decoupage flowers with a tag that I made with a tea bag. I put one of Tsunami Rose's tickets in the tea bag, and so it makes it real kind of fuzzy, and then just layered it up, put a little bow on top, so that tucks right in there. I just tipped in some of Daisy's ephemera here that had coffee dyed paper on the back. Envelope with this is some that I make with the sewing pattern in between, and then another one of the Big Elements flowers is in the envelope. This is another tea bag tag that I made, and this is from a sewing pattern. Middle of the signature again, this flips out. Little muslin pocket with a homemade tag and a piece of ephemera that was coffee dyed and smeared a little bit. This again, I made a pocket with a file folder, one of Daisy's tags, and then a homemade tag slides in the vintage tag. And then this tag in the back is one of my collage tags that I make with the women's ephemera kit. So that goes back there. Again, the Big Elements, some more ephemera tucked. This sweet little girl, love that one. And she is sewn onto coffee dyed paper on the back. Decoupage flower on an envelope. And there's ephemera in the envelope as well. This is another one of the embellished shipping tags. And I just put this little crocheted flower on there with a pearl and some silk ribbon on the top. The other side of the shipping tag, some more napkin, and then on this side again I just layered it up. I've got a little belly band on the pocket holding this homemade tag, and then the back has some of Daisy's ephemera sewn onto one of the layaway or the alteration tags from A Tattered Dream. And then the side is, let's see if I can get you, the side is a side slide there. So there's a, even though that takes up the whole page, there's still room to journal. So then the last signature, there's a piece of ephemera here with one of the homemade embossed tags. So that just slides down in there. Another piece of napkin there. Again, the time cards with the rub-ons. And homemade tags there. Some more napkin. This is a belly band that I layered up, and it has one of the big elements flowers, and then it has a piece of ephemera that I just triple folded it, and it's got the lines on the back for journaling. Again, an envelope with a piece of ephemera tucked up under, and another one of the flower elements there. The men's elements, tracing paper. This pocket, again, I'd used the shipping tag to make just a little band for a homemade ticket in there, and then I have the collaged ticket with the women's ephemera tucked in there. Middle of the signature, another lace pocket with some ephemera in it. The men's kit again, and I just put a little decoupage flower on this envelope. This has one of the women's ephemera pieces on coffee dyed paper as well. And then just a little homemade index card with lace and a rub-on. This little piece of coffee dyed paper tucks up under the envelope on this side. And we have a cheesecloth pocket with another altered tag. This is actually layered with the some paper towel, and then some more women's ephemera. It's more just, this is a free printable from Daisy's blog. This is, let's see if I can get over here where you can see, another embellished tag. Got the time cards, glass scene with a ticket in here, and some other ephemera down in the bag. This piece, the Tiffany stamp on muslin, was gifted to me by Lori Girl on a Ridge. And then there's a little tag to pull out the blue. And in the back pocket, there is this little bag journal that everybody is making, and with a women's ephemera piece on the front. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be listing this journal on my Etsy shop, and I hope you got some ideas of how to use Daisy's ephemera. So thank you so much for watching this big chunky guy, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.